Okay, so here's my home away from home for the next few days. My apartment here in Lisbon. It is literally called the medieval apartment. I think you can see why. I just met my charming landlord. He told me all about it. It's built in the 14th century, but he's done, I think, a really great job renovating it. I love the stairs coming into the apartment. Here's what we look like after a long night on the plane. Well, it was a very short night on the plane, not much sleep, but you know how that goes. But the rafters are even here. In the restroom, tile is beautiful. I think that I'll be seeing lots of beautiful tile here in Lisbon. So I talked with Dawn before I went on this trip because she's been to Lisbon before, and she definitely recommended I try these pastries, that they are famous in Lisbon. And as you can tell, they were delicious. And here is my endorsement.
to the castle.
Okay.
So it's very good for the St. Anthony party. Nobody gets lost inside, you know?
Okay.
And when I say little steps, you see, I say steps like this here. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, teeny tiny.
And if you go here at 4 o'clock in the morning, alone, nobody disturbs you. Not even pickpockets goes inside.
Wow.
The neighbors, they watch. If they see something, they will get the guy, give him a massage, and then they call the police. And this is the last stop here. This is the Chafariz del Rei. This is from the 13th century. It was rebuilt 3 times, one time after the earthquake. And here would come out this hot water from our fountain.
So as I mentioned, there's so much beautiful tile in Lisbon, and I was so fortunate enough to go to the Tile Museum, and I loved it. This tile museum was also based in a former monastery, and I just find these structures to be so peaceful and so enjoyable to visit. So here's some pics of the old structure, the inside of the monastery. Here's a stairway, and there was an exhibit here to show the intricacies of designing tiles on a stairway. I found it fascinating. And then they had some more modern spaces, and here's some of the art created using tiles, and I found it to be incredibly fascinating and beautiful. Hey everybody. Okay, so today's the day. This is the presentation day. This is the reason why I'm here on this trip. It's a work trip. So I'm a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, a little bit excited, a little bit of everything. I'd feel a little bit better if I knew that I had gotten a good night's sleep, but I'm, jet lag, I'm still not sleeping well. And as cute as this medieval apartment is, the mattress quality on this little IKEA bed is not the best. Oh well, let's just say I don't feel completely rested, but I'm going to try my best. And I'm trying to hydrate because I'm going to be singing or trying to lead the participants in some singing in the workshop today. I had a sound check yesterday, a tech check, and I think I got some of the bugs worked out in advance, which does relieve some of my stress and anxiety for going into this kind of situation for today. Anyway, I'm excited. Let's do this. Wish me luck. Thanks. our way to the flea market, and our path is going to take us right through this gate. Off we go. So I did enjoy some shopping while I was there in Lisbon. I was very excited to go into a Loewe store because that's the first time I've actually been inside one of their boutiques. I found it very fun, enjoyable. As you can see, some fun pieces. I found 2 gate bags that I was quite interested in, but I could not make up my mind between either one of them. And I also really enjoyed my time in a Longchamp store, although I could not make a purchase. And I explained that on my Furla unboxing bag, which I said was inspired by the terracotta rooftops. I had some nice food. Everything was super fresh. I really enjoyed the green wine, which I know is a specialty there of Lisbon. And of course, this tiramisu was wonderful. Then it was time to plan my next day. I was going to take a day trip to Sintra and plan my trip to the Pana Palace. Here's the train station. I took the train to Sintra, and then when I got there, I took a tuk-tuk up to the top. The palace is up on a very, very high hill.
Second job is the palace. This palace in the beginning was a monastery. It was on the red side from the 14th century, but the king of the spot put all the polka and built the palace for the queen. The colors of the palace represent the flag of Portugal, the red, yellow, and the green of London. And the yellow side is inspired in India, because Goa was a colony of Portugal at that moment. This is part of the gardens. It's a replication of the Moorish castle, because the king loved the castle and made that house for the decks.
Wow, it does. I'm walking downhill, and right now it's eased up a bit, but it's been pretty steep. So much so that my watch just keeps going off, asking if I'm having a workout, and I'm walking downhill. I mean, it's a full body workout, like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, to use my core to stabilize and not just rely on my knees to handle this downhill slope. It is a good workout, and I know that my thighs and quads are gonna feel it for sure tomorrow. Anyway, the tuk-tuk driver, I asked for his suggestions about how to get back down the hill. You know, I could call for an Uber or a taxi. He said, well, yeah, all those things would be fine, or you could walk. He said it's a beautiful walk, and that when I get to the bottom of this hill, take a left, and that will take me to the little town of Sintra. So let's see what happens. I hope that those directions will suffice to get me there. But he's right. It is a beautiful walk, and the air is lovely. It's nice and cool and fragrant. And even though it's close quarters, I'm really enjoying it. So yes, I was able to find the town center of Sintra, and I had a lovely meal. And I wanted to say thanks to Dawn for giving me the suggestion of taking a day trip to Sintra. I had a lovely coffee, and it was time to go back to the train station and go back to Lisbon so that I could pack up and get ready to leave the next day to come home. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.